You're listening to episode 25 of the Wealthy Happy Soul podcast, Authenticity and Power. Welcome to the Wealthy Happy Soul podcast, a show for high achievers who are ready to start enjoying the life they've worked so hard to create. Join me, your host and certified life coach, Dr. Tangi, to learn how to start infusing the dedication you have for your career into living a truly fulfilling life. If you're ready to finally gain the happiness your soul has been longing for, this podcast is for you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 25. This is part 2 of a series that I am doing on the mindset of success. And today's topic is authenticity and power. And I'm going to start by reading a quote that I have in my list of favorite quotes. I don't know who originally said it, but it reads, "You are allowed to leave. No reason to stay is a great reason to go." And what I want to say is that at the end of the day, you are the author and creator of your individual life experiences. Therefore, you are allowed to leave any story that does not suit you. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to change at any point in your life for absolutely no reason at all into whoever you choose to be. Just because someone tells you that you will never make it out of your job, your neighborhood, your station in life, wherever that is, because of whatever reason, it doesn't mean that you have to believe them. It does not mean that you have to devalue yourself. If I had listened to and ingratiated myself into every story and opinion that someone else had of me throughout my life, I would be far away from the life that I'm currently living, far away from my dreams, and I certainly would not be creating this podcast right now. Fortunately for me, throughout my life, I have been blessed to have parents and mentors who educated me that the outcome of my life was up to me and that it would reflect the personal choices that I would make on a daily basis throughout my years. So this is what I'm telling all of you today, because it really troubles me when I see people value the opinions of other people more than they value their own inherent direction, their own self-worth, their own internal guidance. You are such an authentic gem. You should be cherished. You should cherish yourself if nobody else in the world cherishes you and your gifts. And if you're able to tap into what makes you authentic and bring that into everything that you do, I promise you, you will soar. I don't care who in the past has told you that you might be somehow unworthy or unlovable because of who you are. The only person who has the power to make that statement come true in your life is you. Whatever you're dreaming of is possible. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but waking up every day to a life that you love and that you're satisfied with, a life that is sufficient and fulfilling, is most definitely worth any sacrifice that you may have to make along the way. One sacrifice I talk to my mentees about all the time is potentially the people who you choose to surround yourself with. A lot of times in life, there will be other people who don't understand where you're trying to go, who may actively try to keep you from bettering yourself, from rewriting your story, because they know that if you go there, they're not going there and they want you to stay where they are. Whether it's you've decided that you're not going to struggle financially anymore, maybe you've decided to lose weight. Maybe you've decided to open yourself up to all of the many different and wonderful experiences and people that the world has to offer. Just expect that there's always going to be somebody there to say, no, you can't do that, or who do you think you are? And more often than not, it's going to be from somebody that you admire and love dearly and whose thoughts and opinions actually matter to you. And it's going to hurt. And many times it isn't even intentional or malicious, but often when other people see you attempting to break free from your current circumstance, it can make them feel really uncomfortable. And sometimes it challenges them to look at their own stories, and potentially it confronts them with the own changes that they know they should be making in their own lives. And sometimes as a reactionary defense, they'll tell you that you can't accomplish something, but it's based only off of their own inferior feelings about themselves. It has nothing to do with you. And they probably won't admit that to you because many times they haven't even acknowledged it or admitted it to themselves. And what's disheartening when you're on your journey to success is that most of the time, these people will be your close friends and your family, and you're still allowed to leave. Any story that no longer suits you, any story that causes you pain, any situation in life that does not support your dreams, you are allowed to leave. You actually, in my opinion, owe it to yourself to leave, to pursue the road that life is calling you towards. So don't let them stop you or make you feel bad for wanting something different. Never be ashamed for wanting to experience life in all of its glory. You are actually meant to change. You are meant to grow. So keep moving forward. And if you must, you got to let your mama, your daddy, your cousin Sally, or Uncle Joe know that while you love them, and you always will, it is time to exit this old story so that you can create a new one. Whenever you have a choice to think big or think small, always think big. And while it may be more difficult for you than it is for other people, all you need is the right mindset, a solid plan of action, and the dedication and consistency needed to follow the plan through. Thank you for listening to this second edition of the Mindset of Success series. Have a beautiful week. Hey, want to learn exactly how to overcome all the obstacles that are keeping you from having both success and happiness? Well, sign up for the Wealthy Happy Soul Project so that you can begin creating the life you really want to live. And this is perfect for you if you don't want to waste another year swimming in indecision while watching other people just get over themselves and do the things that you have been dreaming about. There are so many people, even during a worldwide pandemic, who have started their business anyway, who have doubled their income anyway, and who have switched careers anyway. Isn't it your turn? Go to drtangi.com, click on the yellow course button, and sign up now. Thank you for listening to the Wealthy Happy Soul podcast. If you want to dive deeper into alignment and start cultivating your inner wealth, head on over to drtangi.com.